there somewhere. Share play. Okay, cool. Then how do I? Yeah.
Right, guys. So
want to join this game session? What? Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. Connecting. Right. Okay. Let me get back into the game.
Some of these Russian ones are going to be quite hard to pronounce. I'm just checking the list now.
yeah, fair play to Kamza. It's done Japan.
Yeah, that was impressive.
Cool.
It's all down to Ginger. I just do silly comments. So
I struggle with Greece and Sweden. There's no hope.
yeah, you said a few funny ones as well.
The Greek ones were a bit tricky.
Philadelphopoulos.
Right.
Floppy Dicky Docpoulos, yeah.
Okay, so I'll do the welcoming as soon as you guys push through to the next.
I need to go to the toilet actually, so if you can just when you're about ready, I'm just going to go to the toilet and then give me a minute.
Yeah, okay. Hold on. Can I also get 30 seconds? I just want to clean the screen.
Oh, that's the thing as well, mate. That steams up for like 10 minutes, so are you cool for that?
What's that, sorry?
The VR headset, it keeps steaming up the lenses like for the first 10 minutes, I find.
Oh no, it's not that. It's just that it's like dirty, the lens, so I just need to get the lens wipe.
But you do get, do you not get the steaming up as well?
No, I don't get the steaming up.
Alright, maybe because your house is hot because you're in South Africa.
Maybe.
Holland versus Russia. Don't get much bigger than this, guys.
Hello. Yo.
Yeah, can hear you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm back. Sorry, it was a lot closer than I thought it was. That I had to go.
Cool.
So.
Right, the link is being posted as we speak, and then we can get this game. Big game.
So you guys going to mute before kickoff, is that right?
Yeah, I'll just put my microphone up. It mutes.
And then somebody needs to turn you'll need to turn your commentary down as well in the game, Elliot.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
And after the game, remember, users cool for the post-match conference interview.
Of course, this is what we do for a living.
I know, you usually know the deal, so it's all good. Not working with amateurs tonight.
I just hope everyone's ready for an 11 o'clock finish.
What do you mean? It's only 9:30.
Exactly. Wait for our press conferences. We're going to be recording the game and breaking down every single goal.
Podcast.
Right. Let's go. Are we ready? I'll mute my mic.
Okay, I'm going to mute mine as well. Cool.
Yeah, good luck,
Only 2 viewers. We need to wait a bit to get some viewers.
Good luck, Elliot.
Alright, good luck, mate. All the best.
Alright, good luck, guys.
Thanks, Dylan.
Good luck, Dylan.
Cool, guys. Enjoy the game.
Good luck, James.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers. We're just going to wait for 10 commentators before we start, yeah? I mean 10 viewers, sorry, not 10 commentators.
Cool.
That would be a bit crazy.
So James, have you been to the toilet already?
Yeah, I've been, so I'm all set.
Okay, cool. Because then I'll just do the introductions early.
Alright, cool. I'll leave you to it.
What is that noise?
Yeah, there's like strange noises coming out. I wonder if I had to turn my microphone down or something.
I hope it's not going to happen all the time.
I think I'm going to turn my microphone down. I think it might be too high, so it's picking up some feedback or something. I think I'm going to turn my microphone down. I think it might be too high, so it's picking up. Just 2 seconds. Just 2 seconds. Right, I'll turn my microphone down a bit. Tell me if you hear that sound again.
It sounds pretty good now, yeah.
Cool.
Download a free audiobook with your 30-day trial.
Where's all the viewers? It's a big game.
How many are we sitting on?
5. Let's put a message out. Maybe 3 games is a bit too much in one night.
Looks like it, eh? Six.
Seven.
6. Guess he doesn't like that song. Come on guys, join in. The first game was like 25, then it dropped to 10. No, it's 5. Should we just get started at 1:45 anyway? That gives us 6 minutes.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Well, we've got 8 now. Yeah. That's 9. Wait, just go for it. Just go for it, guys. It's 9. What were you saying?
Yeah, I shared it to quite a number of people as well now, so
Alright.
Should get a couple of them over the line.
Just waiting for Canada to press start.
Alright, so welcome ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our final and third match of the night from PES FC World Cup. First up we saw Cote d'Ivoire and Germany, seeing Germany walk out 2-0 winners with Sane getting himself a brace. And then we saw a very entertaining match from Greece and Sweden, a 5-goal thriller, seeing Greece winning 3-2. And now for our next game, we have from round 4 of Group C, the battle of the commentators in a sense, Kilbert's Netherlands versus Kamsa's Russia. Russia will open their campaign with this game, but Netherlands have won their first match over Paraguay, smashing them 4-0. Surely Netherlands manager will have loads of confidence from the big win, but Russia will be up for it as they get their first points on the board for Group C. Thank you all for tuning in to our live game, and don't forget to put in your live bets. I am not alone tonight, guys. I have Al President on the line with me as co-commentator. How are you?
Yeah, great. Really looking forward to this game. It's going to be an interesting game. It's going to be a hard game for Russia. Holland are a very strong team, but you never know. We'll see what we can do. They've still got some decent players, so see what happens.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a big game, our third game of the night. And it's big guns of Netherlands, obviously likely favourites to win the competition up against a high-spirited Russia team. And as we can see, a couple of the players lining up for the lineups, and it's the usual suspects from the Netherlands side. James, what do you make of them?
Yeah, I'm surprised he's playing Wijnaldum, considering he's on a red arrow. But apart from that, it's pretty much what you expected. You've got Depay and De Jong, the threat up front, and they'll look Frankie De Jong in the midfield to be the creator. Looking at the Russia side, they're going to be relying on, I guess, Smolov up front and Cheryshev and Golovin to create the chances.
Yeah, very nice players there from Russia, and they have a very good team spirit. So it's absolutely going to be a good game here on our hands. And of course, Netherlands, like you said, the De Jongs that are involved in that team, they surely pack a punch when they're on form. So it'll be very interesting to see Van Alden get involved in this game. And yeah, like you said, he's on a down arrow, but he's Gilbert sticking to his guns here.
Yeah, it's a strange one, but we'll see how it goes. Maybe if it's not working out, it'll be some changes half time, so we'll keep our eyes on that one.
Yeah, so we see Netherlands kicking off here from left to right in this game in the Group C. And like I said earlier, Netherlands have already got their first points on the board with a big 4-0 win, but we see them on an early attack here, attacking here with Van Arnold, and it's in the back of the net. First minute of the game, James. Wow.
It's sensational, it's so fast, it's not even on my screen yet. I've not even witnessed this goal.
Absolutely brilliant. Well
this
done.
This is the last thing that Russia wanted. It was similar with me against Croatia yesterday with Scotland. When you've got a weaker team, you really want to keep it tight the first 20 to give yourself a chance, but with that early goal it's going to be really hard for Russia. They're going to have to push forward now and then leave more gaps, so it's going to be a tough one for Kamsa.
Yeah, absolutely crazy because Russia haven't even touched the ball yet, but this is the first time they've seen touching the ball, and that they're 1-0 down. So we've just seen Russia get an early attack here, but offside on that occasion there was Shalov. But I must say we have a nice camera angle, and I see that we are changing it to a slightly different angle here. Quite a big jump.
Yeah, I think you've got a different view from the YouTube version. So I'm watching the standard. We're watching the standard dynamic wide, I think.
Yeah, so that's it. Kamsa's changed his view here on my side. Try and give him more of a field view here. I believe it's the fan view camera.
Right, that's interesting.
Chance here for Netherlands, and a good strike there, back pass and a strike there from De Jong, but just wide of the post. And almost a similar mistake from Scotland that we saw yesterday with a sneaky back pass there, but Netherlands don't seem to score on that occasion.
There's been a few of them happened already this World Cup. It's spreading quicker than the coronavirus, so we need to keep that one out.
A little bit of nerves settling in, of course.
I think the first games for everybody, they're a bit nervy, but yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. We see De Jong holding up the ball nicely here for Netherlands. Nice and composed here from Gilbert himself, where obviously that first goal sets the tone a little bit for him, and we see another good through ball. Yeah, Depay on the strike this time. Good save there from the keeper, and Russia managed to clear it away. Only as Smolov here, but dispossessed here from De Ligt, and then De Jong. And well picked out there from the Russia defense. They really need to sort it out here quickly, James. They can't afford another goal early on.
Yeah, I think they need to really just try and keep a bit possession themselves, even if it's in their own half, just to calm the game down and stop Holland a bit, and then try and create something a bit slowly.
Yeah, that's it. You've got to start fairly strong here. Started a bit weak here, but the game is still very young and can try and create something.
Yeah, plenty of time for him to come back.
De Jong one-on-one, the keeper front post, off the post. And Russia again just hoof it away here, trying to aim for their target man, but only as far as De Jong again. And the pressure's starting to mount here now from Netherlands. You can see the quality of some of their players just really shining through here, and Russia really need to sort it out before they concede another goal.
Yeah, it's not looking good so far. It's definitely going to have to concentrate a bit harder, or maybe change things up a bit.
Yeah, definitely. And we see Cheryshev do break here. He's got loads of space in front of him. He's got about 2 versus 3 here. There is a through ball option. He does play it. It's one-on-one with the keeper. And what a save there from Sillerson. Only as far as Shalov inside the box, looking to lay it off, and a good sliding tackle there from Van Dijk, and he puts it out for a corner. And that could have been an opportunity there to bring it back to 1-1. Good reaction there from Kamsa.
Yeah, it was a good save, but yeah, he could have maybe placed it in the corner. It's his first good chance. He was unlucky. It's unfortunate he didn't get it, but it's shown that he can actually create something, so that's promising. Give him some confidence.
Defending, but that'll do.
So we still see Russia with the ball. There is a nice quick break here. Memphis Depay on the ball, skips past one here. Good through ball here now, straight to his feet. De Jong tries quite a difficult ball there, but Russia seem to pick that one up, and Russia can now build another attack here. Cheryshev getting on the end of the attacking options here, laying it off here for Zoblin, and then out wide tries to cross it in. Not very the best of crosses there from the right back, but changing it up a little bit from Kamsa. You see Netherlands breaking again. It's definitely end-to-end here at the moment.
Scored early, of course.
Yeah, Russia definitely coming more into the game, which is good for Kamza and the viewers as well.
Yeah, of course, it's very good to sort of stick to your game plan and really try and see if you can get another goal early on in this first half. But we do see lots of tiki-taka total football here from Netherlands. A good strike from De Jong this time with the left foot, but blocked from the Russia defense, and that's the sort of spirit that you need to see from your defenders. Getting in the blocks and a couple of the tackles, obviously going to give you that extra edge. But we're seeing a lot of total football here from Netherlands. A little bit opposite, well, no, I wouldn't say opposite, but a little bit different style from Kilbert. He likes to normally dribble with the ball with his midfielders, but he's gone for the route of quick passing and trying to open up the gaps.
I guess he feels he's got a different set of players from his Southampton team, so obviously trying to find a style that works for Holland.
Yeah, that's it. We do see Russia again now in a very good, promising position here, but Van Arnold's much quicker on this occasion. A back pass from Sillerson, but only as far as the Russia, but they can't seem to get that final ball into the box there for Russia. That's going to make the difference, surely. But we do see De Jong here pulling the ball out nicely wide here. Fake shot, but
play for a throw.
Wins himself a throw in there. Under Beek on the ball now. Quite happy to keep the ball in the middle here and keep the total football happening here with Wijnaldum. Looking for small gaps here, but picked out well read there from Kamza again. Good defending. He's starting to read those little small short passes on the inside from Kilbert.
Yeah, it was unfortunate that he conceded before the game even started, so he couldn't really set his game plan as he wanted, but now that he's got a bit more time, he's able to do that.
Finds himself eased off the ball.
Brilliant response here from Russia and Kamza. Really started to get a hold of the ball a little bit, playing one or two through balls. Surely one of these through balls are going to work, and they do. It's one-on-one at the... Oh, and what another good save there from Sillerson. He's parrying them the balls out wide there, and that's what you want from the goalkeeper. You don't want him to parry it back to the strikers. And another opportunity here from Russia, but just can't seem to get that goal yet.
Yeah, he's definitely coming more into the game, and possibly could get an equaliser before half-time if he keeps up this kind of pressure.
Good corner here. This time Sillerson punches it only straight back to Glovren. Glovren looking to whip it in again. This time in for the target man. Zoblin now. Keeping the ball ticking over here. They do intercept it here with Netherlands, and they can break. Only two going forward here for them on this occasion. De Jong tries another weird little pass, but Netherlands seem to just not get that ball in the opposition half here. As I say that now, they're moving the ball in. And then of course Russia create another opportunity here, but that is half time. 1-0 to Netherlands. We see Luke De Jong on the score sheet scoring before even Kamza has touched the ball, and it's 1-0.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate for Kamza. He's not even been involved in the game or put his game plan down or anything. He's conceded and he was a bit shaky in the first 10-15 minutes. But since then he's come back into it and he showed that he can compete with Holland. So for the second half it's promising. There's still a chance he could get something out of this game.
Yeah, for sure. You can see Netherlands keeping that total football, keeping the pass successful rate quite high in that half. Like you said, Russia obviously building into that game sort of midway through. They didn't really have a chance in the first, say, 5 or 10 minutes. But Netherlands, you can see more possession, more shots, and yeah.
No, I was just going to say, looking at the formations there, I was quite surprised that Holland hasn't tried to exploit the wings with the free centre-backs and free midfielders. He's not playing any full-backs, and Holland have got some decent wingers. They could have got in behind there, but he's obviously
stuck to the total football. They do have some pacey wingers, with Quincy Promise and Ryan
Bergwijn as well.
And Bergwijn as well, yeah.
Yeah, my own player, I know about him, so...
yeah, very strong player in Pez, yeah.
Perhaps towards the end of the game, maybe he'll put his fast swingers on it, so there's going to be a chance if he needs it.
Yeah, anyway. surely he's going to look at about 70th minute and just assess the situation and see. I'd like to see what Kamza's going to do to change things up a bit. He's also sort of stuck with his route here, but we do see Wijnaldum turning quite nicely here, even on a downward arrow. He's playing well in this game. Keeping the ball and moving over for Netherlands. Russia just getting picked out there. 3 or 4 Netherlands players there picking out the ball there from Russia, but they still manage to have it. And then Depay steals it here in the middle, looking for the pace. He does get the pace. A little bit too much skills. One pass inside. We see Luke de Jong again going for the chip, and a good save there from the Russian number 1. Tried to do a little sneaky chip over the goalkeeper, but the goalkeeper had that all day.
Yeah, just watching it coming through.
Well weighted.
That was
from Luke de Jong, 1-on-1 with the keeper, and it's a left foot strike, and surely to score from right in front of the goals there. Sorry to interrupt you there, James, but we had Luke de Jong just right in front of the post.
Yeah, that's a few chances for De Jong now. That's 4 or 5. So yeah, it's Canberra's going to have to get him maybe a bit tighter marking on him.
Yeah, definitely. I think he might not be doing it as yet because he's missing so much, but we do see De Jong actually going off after that miss, and Kilbert's recognised what we've seen, and he's brought on the substitute. I believe it is Ryan Babel that's come on, so it's quite a quick change there, but keeping things pretty much the same.
Obviously not happy with De Jong's misses.
Yeah, that's it. He said, one too many misses, you're off. Even though that they're leading 1-0. We do see another attack here. This time it's the Depay. Linking up nicely with Barber. Barber looking to get through here, but good defending here. Cam's just definitely starting to read those little through balls now. Still can't seem to get out of the box here. We do see another good through ball there from Netherlands, but like I said, Cam's just picking out those little balls quite nicely.
Yeah, Russia have not managed to create much this half yet, so Holland taking a bit more control. He's going to have to go a bit more attack-minded if he wants to get something.
Yeah, that's it. And we've seen another good save there from Sillison, punching it out wide again. He's really good at clearing the ball to the sides, which is very important in these types of games. Yeah, we're leading 1-0.
Yeah, they're expected saves. He's not really had any clear-cut chances, Kamza. So yeah,
that's it. Russia do have a corner here, hoping to try and get on the score sheet here. We do see a defensive clearance there from the left. Only as far as Gloveren. Gloveren tries to get it inside. It's almost looped over the keeper, and good save there from Sillison. A little bit of an awkward throw here. He does throw it out to Virgil van Dijk. Plays it inside to Sturkman playing forward only as far as the holding midfielder there for Russia. Gloveren getting picked out there. Another good tackle in there from the holding midfielder from the Dutch side. Depay with the strike, and just off there. I think it was Depay. It happened so quickly. And good strike there from the Netherlands attacking forwards there.
Yeah, just watching that, I think it was Ryan Babel, and that was
Ryan Babel, yeah.
A decent effort, but a bit too much power on that one.
Russia can make their change now with a break in play.
Seeing some more substitutions here now from Russia, really trying to change things up a little bit and see what they can do to change their fortune a little bit. Yeah,
I'm not sure he's quite got the quality on the bench, but I think he maybe have to do a bit something more tactical, a bit more attacking tactics.
You see Barber in attacking third now, getting more involved in De Jong in the attacking positions. Depay winning the ball here, just can't seem to organise his feet to try and get the strike or even a pass away. Russia do manage to break here. There is one opportunity here to counter. Loads of space on the opposite side there, just can't seem to get the ball across there. And Derleth is quite happy to pick that out and play the ball across his back line here to his captain Virgil van Dijk.
He might have to sacrifice one of his midfielders for another attacker. Obviously there's a risk that he'll concede another goal, but with 20 minutes to go there's not really much to lose anyway. So
yeah, that's it. And of course the Dutch side will have 6 points if it stands like this in Group C, which will be quite early contenders to get out of this group. Of course they always were favourites, but obviously having that 6 points behind your back is really starting to show that
yeah, I'm not sure the other teams in this group. Obviously Paraguay, and there must be 2 more, but 6 points is going to be a good push to get qualification anyway.
And here's Depay.
Yeah, for sure. We see Depay here now. Surely a 1-2. That's surely a foul there on Babel, but he still manages to have it, and the ref does say that's a foul. Tried to play the advantage there for Ryan Babel, and we see another change here from Russia as well, and Depay is going to be standing over the free kick here.
Yeah, it's a good opportunity.
Yeah, for sure, and we do see Kamza trying to change things up a little bit here. Surely going to bring on another attacker, like you said, James. Really need to change things up, and it looks like he's sacrificing a holding midfielder for more of a.
Yeah, I think he has to. He really needs an attacking midfielder with 3 centre midfielders in his own half. That's not really much good. He needs to take. I don't know what he's done yet, but he needs to put somebody in the AMF position or as a behind the front two to link up the forwards, because they don't have the service in the middle.
Yeah, for sure.
He's done that now,
change
yeah.
yeah.
That's what he needed to do that 20 minutes ago, but hopefully for himself he's not left it too late.
Yeah, we always know Pez allow those late goals, so you never know something. And we do see Depay and Virgil van Dijk standing over it, and it's Van Dijk that takes it. Quite a strange one, trying to take the free kick off guard there from the Russian defenders. Didn't expect Van Dijk to take it. It's a good through ball here from Patrick Van Arnold. Surely just got to lay it off. He decides to chip. Good clearance there from the Russian defender, but that could have been the 2-0 with a sneaky little chip there from Kilbert. He likes his little chips every now and again, but doesn't always work and pay off in those situations.
Yeah, I think he's been watching Lagos de Mangueira too much.
Yeah, absolutely. Or some YouTube videos on YouTube. Yeah, but we do see Babel here again, left foot strike. Good parry there from the keeper. A little bit of a clearance here, and Bergwijn, like we said, he's on the field now. Good header, and it's another missing opportunity here this time. I think it's Frankie de Jong on the header, and can't seem to get that second goal over the line for Netherlands.
Holland have had plenty of chances to finish this game off, and they're going to regret it if Russia can manage to get a late equaliser, but that doesn't look very likely.
I'm sure Kilbert's going to be watching that 90th minute clock, just to make sure. Let's not consider a goal late on here from all the hard work that he has put in. But Russia do try and create an opportunity here. They managed to get into small spaces. The attacking midfielder could have just laid it off there, but decided to go for the left foot strike. We see one or two more bodies moving forward to Russia, and of course that does open up them at the back.
A simple task to find something to sustain now and keep the pressure on.
His one-on-one battle there. It's Ryan Babel playing the ball over the top here for Bergwijn, the speedy Bergwijn, but can't seem to get the legs on the end of that.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Yeah, running short of time here, and he really needs to go full on attack.
Yeah, he needs to get that blue arrow all the way to the top.
It is just the question of running down the clock.
The red one.
Or the red one, sorry. Surely that's a foul there from the ref, but nothing on that occasion. We do see Netherlands attacking one last time. Surely another opportunity here to put this game to bed. Depay trying to link up, defending there again from Russia, fighting for the last few minutes. Depay surely going to take a strike. He doesn't, and it's through, and the keeper picks it up. He's going to move it up forward. Last little bit of play here for Russia to try and salvage something, and they just can't seem to get the quality on them.
It's our first minute goal is going to be the decisive one, which is quite crazy. But
yeah, that is a crazy result there from Netherlands. I'm sure Kamsa must be kicking himself for that early attempt there, but well done to Kilbert on taking the opportunity and seeing the opportunity to score early on, and of course that is the decider of the game.
Yeah, Russia, they tried, but they just didn't have the quality, especially in attack, to really mount a serious threat, and Holland had a few chances, but couldn't put it to bed, so at the end of the day, it's probably a fair result.
Yeah, for sure. We'll try and get on the two managers when they're ready, and but in the meantime, we'll just have a couple of look at of the previous highlights. Loads and loads of opportunities from both teams.
Hi guys.
Hey, Kilbert.
Hi man, you alright?
Yeah, well done on your victory.
Yes, it's nice to. Sorry, it's nice to break the live game curse that I seem to have on me.
Yeah, I think we'll just chat to you a little bit since you are on the line. We'll just wait for Kamsa. He's probably sorting his mic out and things.
I just thought, go for him.
Okay.
Go for it.
Perfect. Yeah, so Kilbert, well done on your 1-0 win. What were your thoughts of the game? Of course, you had an early opportunity in the game where Kamsa didn't even really touch the ball, or I don't think he did touch the ball at all, and then you've put the ball in the back of the net. What were your thoughts on that?
Yeah, it's always important to start the game as well as you can, and there's no better way to start the game than scoring from your kickoff. I saw a little bit of space. I had attacking fullbacks on. Van Aanholt, he broke down the left flank, and De Jong had a free header, which was strange. I was a bit shocked that I scored in the first couple of minutes, but yeah, after that it was a bit scrappy. So it was a
well done. We thought you were going to put a second goal in the back of the net there with a good couple of chances from De Jong, the striker De Jong, but as we saw you sub him off quite early, and you weren't happy with his performance.
Yeah, he missed a few chances for me, and I knew obviously Kamsa was looking dangerous. He had a few attacks when my goalie had to come out and make a save, and it was only a matter of time before I felt like Russia were maybe going to equalise, and I couldn't afford to keep missing these chances, so I thought I'd give Ryan Babel a go, see if he could score for me, which obviously he couldn't either, but yeah, that was my thinking.
What's your take on the red arrows? Because obviously Wijnaldum was on a red, but you didn't mind playing him.
Yeah, I definitely consider the arrows when I'm playing. However, Wijnaldum is one of my favourite Holland players, and he's also like probably one of the best midfielders I've got. So therefore, I'd rather have an out of form Wijnaldum than someone in the reserves that might be on good form. That's just my personal opinion. I don't think Wijnaldum played any worse than what he would have played on a different arrow. He just got tired quicker, but. Yeah, it's. I think about everything. I don't just go for the arrows.
Yeah, that's a fair enough decision based on that. Maybe I should have went for that with James Forrest last night against McBurney.
Exactly.
Yeah, well done again there, Kilbert, on a good performance there in the early half, taking your chances when sort of you needed it. But yeah, we'll get over to Kamza now and get his thoughts of the game. Yeah, Kamza, your thoughts on that first goal that went in?
Yeah, I mean, we were caught cold, so essentially that was the mistake, is that we weren't switched on from the beginning. We thought, the game was still going to go into that 20-minute lull. But yeah, I didn't expect him to get off to a hot start. And in the end, as much as I huffed and puffed trying to get back into the game, it didn't happen for me. I think, El Presidente is right. Some of my shots when I was in the danger area were just too easy for Sillerson to save, I could have tested him a bit more, and I didn't. So here we are. I mean, I think it's a credit to my defenders who eventually got it right that we only allowed one goal to go in. So
do you feel that you should have
perhaps
went at half-time, perhaps pushed one of your midfielders into an attacking midfield role a bit earlier?
Yeah, but the thing is, the danger with that is that he's leading, and it does put a lot of my players closer to his goal than I'd like, for when they counter-attack me, which with the quality that Netherlands... Yeah, exactly. The quality that the Netherlands have, you have to kind of hope that your system, which gave me chances, could have, found an equalizer, then I wouldn't have to have run that risk. But I think I was kind of edging closer and closer. And I think what I had on the bench kind of dictated that it must be an attacking midfielder that comes in, because as far as quality, there's not much to work with. But in that attacking midfield role, I had a player who was, over 80 and in good form. So I thought, you know what, let me just give it a go and try something different. At that point, I really didn't have anything to lose. So
to be fair, you still managed to create chances even with your formation anyway. So I suppose it wasn't worth the risk if, like you say, if you were still making them. So yeah.
Exactly. Like, if I hadn't forced any saves out of the keeper, then I think I would have had to have a rethink. But essentially, I had my best strikers on the pitch throughout the game, whether they started or came on as subs. So those chances fell to the best people who could take those chances and didn't. So I'm partly to blame, but I think, a different player of a higher rating in that position could have scored some of the goals and opportunities I had.
Yeah, sure. Definitely.
Yeah, well done, Kamza. We obviously saw that goal go early on, and then we felt you had quite a good reaction towards especially in the first half, where going down 1-0, obviously, everything can come coming down after that. But you held your own, and you started reading the sort of the tiki-taka or the total football, and then obviously with Sillerson really creating or saving some really good chances, and he was parrying the balls out quite wide. You couldn't get your strikers on the end of it. So yeah, well done for the response, and I think you can obviously take some positives out of it with obviously the Russia team.
Listen, I mean, they got De Ligt and Van Dijk. I mean, come on, guys.
Game,
they're going to dominate. I have to get past them and then get past Sillerson. So at the time that I got past them and couldn't manage to get past Sillerson, I hope I do better in the other games. But that's a mean defense.
Yeah, so who's the other teams? You have Paraguay and, two other teams. Who are they?
In the group, I am alongside. I have my little slideshow here. In the group, it's myself. Come on, there we go. yeah, it's Wild Bills in there with Turkey. You've got Duzizu with Portugal, and
It's going to be
there's
a tough one.
Red Devil, I think, with I think that's
Paraguay.
Paraguay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
so
Portugal is probably
it's
going to be the hardest, the chance for second spot. So it's going to be a tough one to get
yeah.
that.
Yeah, exactly. So all we can hope to do is disrupt, play a good brand of football, which I'll be honest, I didn't play my best tonight, but I think I was just caught cold. I feel sorry for whoever I play next.
Yeah, well done, guys, to both of you. Of course, well done to Kamza for showing some spirit there towards the end of that game, and then, of course, well done to Kilbert to getting the 3 points over the line there. And it's 6 points on the board now for you, Kilbert. What's your feelings on that?
Yeah, it's a great start. Both games have been really tight, if I'm being honest. But it's a good sign that I'm obviously on the winning side of both them games. I have got one of the strongest teams in the competition, so in a way, there's a bit more pressure on, because if you don't win a game, people will start to turn their heads a little bit. But also, you've got the better players, so it also helps massively. I felt like I was going to get punished for missing a few chances in that game, if I'm being honest. I was quite lucky, and I know for a fact that I can't afford to miss that many chances against Wild Bill, who's flying in Div 2, and
Yeah, if you
obviously...
look at the Holland team, actually, though you do have a great team, you do actually lack. I just like Depay's more of a winger type guy. You don't have a proper striker. That's your one downfall, if anything, against the other big teams.
That's the problem. You think of great Dutch strikers, even recent strikers like Van Persie and Huntelaar and Van Nistelrooy, etc. And they haven't really got a big well-known striker in the squad at the minute. De Jong's all right, but he's slow. So I'm having to play Depay up there. And I'm just hoping that obviously we can score some goals, but yeah, it's loads of wingers. But I remember the last game against Reese that I played the diamond formation, and then I was controlling the game, changed it in the second half for some reason, and lost that game famously. So I got to the stage at half time. I saw Kamza was going for the free defenders at the back, exploiting, left a bit of space for me to exploit on the wings.
Surprised you didn't go for a couple of wingers there. You could have got in behind.
I know, but I did that last time and it punished me. I know the diamond formation so well that I left it as late as possible before I brought the wingers on, and luckily, got the 3 points. Kamza played really well as well. He definitely gave me a game. He probably didn't think he played as well as what he could have, but he definitely gave me a game. Got a little bit scrappy at some times. The ball was just in a free for all, but it's World Cup football, and I just want to obviously wish Kamza the best for the rest of the games.
Thank you very much, mate. All the best to you too.
Thank you, Kamza.
Yeah, that was a good game. At the end of the day, like when I play three at the back, you always have that susceptibility to the wingers. But most of my hardworking players are in that midfield, whether it be the guys on the right and the left and the guys in the middle. They essentially protect my back three. So my back three are the last resort per se. So yeah, we got caught cold. You punished us, but I think from then on we made it pretty difficult to break us down.
Definitely.
And yeah, that's what we'll try to do with the rest of the teams that we're up against.
Yeah, well done, guys. I think that we'll end this and call it a wrap here. And well done again to both of you guys. Thanks for the good game, and good luck for the rest of the tournament.
Thank you. Cheers for commentating as well, guys.
Ciao.
Cheers.
Well done, guys.
Cool.
Ciao, bye.
Bye.
So thank you everyone that has joined into our 3 live games for this evening. Well done to obviously all our teams and putting on some amazing displays. We saw some loads and loads of goals, and of course some upsets. So well done to everyone for the live